What is there to do on Cedar Point Beach? Well, you've come to the right place. Let's go. Welcome back, viewers. This is my third video of the night, and you'll notice I'm wearing the same shirt, but it's time to get this thing unbuttoned because it's time for us to head out to the beach. Let's go. First of all, there are tons of gnats everywhere right now, and I am feeling them constantly. I am sure that Cedar Point Shores is starting to get ready to go, and you can see the water cascading down the tubes. Now, today has been a day filled with 3 different videos that we have made, and I've only been here for 2 hours. So we are packing in the stuff today because I will not be here this weekend. So we're trying to get as much info as possible out for you guys as I can. Now, something else that they have ready for us here too is the lazy river. Lazy river has water in it. Look at that glistening joy. The very first thing that I love doing here at Cedar Point Beach is just walking up and down the boardwalk. The views of the beach. The boardwalk itself is just such a Victorian throwback. And a lot of people don't realize that this is something that you can do just as someone who has walked into Cedar Point Park. You don't have to have stayed at this glorious hotel here in order for you to hang out and enjoy the sights and the sounds of the boardwalk itself. Cedar Point started as just a midway and a boardwalk, just like this is. So when Cedar Point is open, this is what started it all. This is why Cedar Point exists today. And that's also why it is free for you to hang out here at Hotel Breakers. You do not have to be staying at Hotel Breakers. You do not have to be staying at Lighthouse Point back that way. But you can if that is what you would like to do. But it's still free for you to come out here if you've just bought a day ticket to come to Cedar Point. Another thing that I like to do is to listen to the Toes in the Sand band. The Toes in the Sand band actually plays right here in this pavilion right next to me. They are so enjoyable, and at least last year anyway, they were one of the best bands that was here at Cedar Point, and I would go on record to say that. They were absolutely excellent. And the third thing that I like to do is sit here at the sandbar to listen to them. At the sandbar, there are lots of seats. There are bar seats and regular seats with tables at them also. Of course, the Toes in the Sand band plays right here, and there are even bathrooms where you can relieve yourself real fast. Now, the cool thing is too, they're all single stall bathrooms, and they're all generally very clean, with the exception of a little bit of sand from time to time. They also have little vacant signs. I don't usually show a video of bathrooms because there are usually potentially other people in here, but this one I will show. Hey. So yeah, look at all the sand. That is definitely a sandy bathroom, but they are relatively clean and they're by yourself. The fourth thing is order Domino's. Domino's has a hotspot delivery system right here where you can pick up your Domino's. Give them a call right here. I believe you even can order it at the sandbar, but I would recommend just giving them a call. It's much faster and an easier way to do it with less inconvenience to yourself and the workers at the sandbar. Then once your food comes, eat it at any of the places that I've just shown you or at this next location. I know technically this is just still the boardwalk, but this fire, I can't be more in love with this fire. To sit here at the end of a night and decompress while I have a drink is one of my favorite things to do here on the boardwalk. Not to mention, look at all of this Edwardian glamour I don't know, is Edwardian right? I don't know that it's right, but whatever. All right, guys, I just had some more people say hi. So what are your names again?
Chris.
Alana and Larry.
Okay, awesome. Nice to meet you guys. So what's your favorite thing here at Cedar Point?
Well, we were here 5 years ago, and we got a chance to do Wicked Twister.
Okay.
And Top Thrill Dragster.
Okay.
So, but we're looking to do everything else.
So both of those you don't get to do this time, but yeah, doing everything else, that'll be awesome. So you guys will have to shoot me a comment and tell me how you liked it when you hear this next time. So it was so nice to meet you guys. Thanks for saying hi. Well, I just met some more very kind and fun people. Thank you guys for saying hi to me. Now our next move is the Surf Lounge. I love to come here for a drink, and the sandbar isn't open, so we'll hit this, but this will get a long line by the end of the night tonight, so I gotta hurry. But the reason why I need to hurry is because I really love to hit up the very nice and much more private bathrooms here than they have in the parks. The park bathrooms are hot, they're not air conditioned, but you come here and they are quiet, they're private, and they're air conditioned. It has just a toilet and a urinal. It is right here, close by this merch location where you can get all kinds of things, including buying your Fastlane tickets. If you need to buy them, this is a good place to do that. Right over here is the front atrium or lobby. I guess I wouldn't call this one an atrium, but the lobby where you can check in. And there are bathrooms down both wings. If you go down either hallway, you can find semi-private bathrooms both ways. The other one that's closest to the lobby is these bathrooms right here, men's and women's, and of course another drinking fountain. There are some bathrooms that are smaller, there are some bathrooms that are bigger, and each one of them is clean and air conditioned and nice inside here. If you go any way in this building, you're going to find another little private bathroom on the first floor. I have not done a lot of exploring the second and third and fourth and fifth floors here. This brings me to one more thing that I like to do, and it is to eat at some of these restaurants that are right here. We have Tomo and Perkins right here in the lobby. And then I have eaten at TGI Fridays here at Cedar Point or at the Breakers Hotel or Hotel Breakers. So TGI Fridays is a great place to go. However, after 8 o'clock, they do not do takeout anymore. So you do have to actually physically go in, probably because there would be way too many people ordering takeout at that point. We're meeting some new people here once again. Thank you guys for reaching out and just saying hi. But what are your names?
I'm Jared.
Jared?
Favorite ride here, Steel Vengeance.
Okay, awesome.
I'm Ryan, and I think my favorite one is Raptor.
Okay, awesome. Both of those worthy rides, definitely. I just got done with Steel Vengeance. I love Steel Vengeance. Are you guys staying here, or just enjoying the bar?
We're staying here.
Okay, awesome. I'm just enjoying the bar. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your stay here. So, like I said, I'm here to enjoy the bar right now. So the Surf Lounge is where it's at. Nice, that's all. Well, I was gonna get my normal drink, which is a strawberry lemonade or lemon basil, but apparently he makes the best margaritas, so we're gonna have one of these. And it's dripping everywhere. With a salt rim, oh. Oh, that's a chugger. So if you didn't know that the Breakers Hotel is a place where you can go that is also a place where you can go. You can enjoy yourself in the Breakers Hotel. There are restaurants, there are shops, there are places where you can just, relax in the air conditioning. When my daughter was little, we used to go hang out, and that was where she took her 2 naps a day, was in the lobby of the Breakers Hotel. So she'd just sit in my lap and take a nap, and it was 100% worth it. So definitely a nice place to come and visit. Don't be shy. Don't act like you don't belong. Just come hang out in the Breakers Hotel. Also, don't do things that are disruptive either. Be a kind person, be a good citizen, but hang out there. This is a historic, beautiful landmark on Cedar Point property, and it would be a shame not to enjoy it a little bit. Now, the next thing, number who knows what, I don't care, is get your toes in the sand. I love coming down to Cedar Point Beach, and it is 100% one of the best things to do. Just hanging out here, getting your toes in the sand, getting your shoes off, and actually putting your feet in the waves, which I think is going to be the first time, this visit, that I actually put my toes in the waves. It's definitely worthwhile. And so we're ready. My socks. We're ready. Let's go. Once again, the sand has been freshly tilled. Oh, and look at that hotel behind me. I love it. So for me, walking along the beach, having my toes in the sand, having my feet in the waves, woo, it's chilly, and having a drink is one of the best ways to spend the end of my nights. I absolutely love this. This is my happy place. Get the bottoms of my pants a little bit wet, and just hang out, have fun, feel this relaxation, and listen to the waves. Like, there's something about the waves coming in on any of the lakes, Lake Erie, Lake Michigan, that I just love. So before the pandemic, 2019, before I came back after the pandemic in 2020, I had noticed how dirty this beach had become. And at this point, they do so much tilling of the sand. They create a really clean, pristine environment for this beach. And it is really something that is worth noticing and worth enjoying. There are some other events also that happen on this beach. So throughout the year, there are parties that happen on Cedar Point Beach. So you will find that there are these little cubes that are really fun that light up. And that's not the only thing that lights up out here on the beach. I mean, I don't mean from drinking, but that too. There are nights when there's a spectacular celebration out here, and that has to do with some lit up things, some DJs, some bands, and the nights continue beyond the closure of the park. That's the thing that I think really separates Cedar Point from any other place, and that's the reason why, even with going to Kings Island, I love Kings Island, but it pales in comparison to here, because once Kings Island closes, you leave, you're done. But once Cedar Point closes, the night's just begun. I have enjoyed concerts inside the rotunda of the hotel. I have enjoyed concerts outside. I've enjoyed DJs. I've enjoyed some silent dancing parties out here. Of course, I have enjoyed multiple drinks on this beach. This is kind of a end of the night tradition for me. I have seen so many beautiful sunsets cascading down onto the waves. This place is truly a beautiful and fun place to end the night at the end of your Cedar Point day. And after a hot day at the beach, the cold air on my skin and the cool water on my feet is just something that I absolutely love. Before I get to the last thing, here are just a couple of bonus things that I love to do here on the beach, but I'm not gonna do tonight. One of those is to go out to Lighthouse Point. That area is beautiful. There is also a nice, pretty old lighthouse right there. Relaxing on the beach while my daughter plays with other kids. Also, as any kid would know, making sandcastles is the thing to do. Getting a lunch inside the park and coming out here and eating it on a park bench. If you got the chance to stay, I would love to stay here. They do have some beautiful pools. Now, my last thing of the evening is this view. Watching this view and just hanging out and looking at the skyline from this beautiful vantage point while my feet are in the water is one of my favorite things to do here. The skyline has changed over the years, and the skyline has changed again this year. But what an incredible place to come and see. And Cedar Point is one of those places that's just never finished. It's never entirely done. There's always more. It's not a museum. It changes all the time. So those are my top something things to do here at Cedar Point Beach. What are your favorite things to do here on Cedar Point Beach? Is your list different than mine? I'd love to hear if there are other things that you love to do while you're here on the beach at Cedar Point. But thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me here on Cedar Point Beach while I have a drink and just hang out and have some fun in one of my favorite places. This is truly my happy place, my relaxation place, station. I don't know. How cheesy do I want to be? So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and please press that subscribe button. I'd love to have you guys join this roller coaster and theme park loving family, and we would love to have you guys join us, and press that like button if you haven't yet already. It just helps out in the algorithm, and more people find out about this family when you press that like button. So let's go. Well, the sunburn's gotten better. That's good. I'm not seeing it, but I am sweaty. Ugh. Oh my word, guys, my daughter's gonna kill me. I forgot to mention, I'd love to go get ice cream at Toff's. Beach is free game for anybody who is at the park at all. The pools are not. I believe they also have a hot tub at Lighthouse Point that you can stay in. Hopefully sometime soon. See what I'm saying about the way that the sand has been tilled? I love it that Cedar Point is doing that now. Always make sure to end your night with a nice glass of water, especially after having a drink. Although, I'm not even feeling it, but you know, good to clean your body out a little bit. Thank you guys for putting up with me also for the last 3 videos. Each of those videos has been me in the same outfit. Although now I guess I'm not in the same outfit. Now I'm in my shirtless uniform, but I am still wearing my salmon shirt. This weekend I have my daughter, and I'm not gonna be here, and she's having a sleepover because she is the best and she deserves everything she wants. Thank you guys for putting up with me in this, because I just tried to do as much content development as I possibly can, and I'd like to do a few more of these smaller videos so that people who are looking up specific things for Cedar Point can find them quickly instead of having to parse through an entire long video. So those of you who stuck with it, thank you guys so much for sticking with it. It means everything to me. This must be prime time for fishing. Right there. Right there's my heron friend. Looking for fish. Oh, cool. Also, sand is really hard to walk through, and it makes me very tired. Just one more reason why Cedar Point is just my happy place. Enjoy the rest of your day. But here's the gate saying, don't come in here. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm gonna say the boardwalk is closed, but the beach is not.